We are striving to raise a family of purpose, a family whose purpose is to choose love over hate, compassion over intolerance, and action over silence. Our company, Raising Purpose, provides tools to help other families do the same. Everyone woke up on November 9th with a different feeling of how the world was going to move forward. I woke up with a sense of fear and anxiety, and my wife woke up with a sense of wanting to get out into the community and provide more hope and love to the people around us. We decided that my wife's attitude was the way we wanted to lead our family. We set out thinking about how we could engage our children in bringing light to a dark world. We really needed a plan.
I wanted to find a way to get our kids talking about our family's goals and values so that we can create change in our community. So I asked Jordan if he could use his skills to help us do that.
I've led many planning processes, but the challenge was how you take the normal planning process and make it engaging for a 6 and 3-year-old.
3 days after the election, we gathered our family to create the Verneuil Family Action Plan. We used plenty of art supplies and things like that to keep the kids engaged and give them the freedom to use their creativity. Through this process, we asked our kids 5 questions. The first was, what makes each of us great? This was a great way to start because the kids were so excited to hear what we thought was great about them. It really helped them see themselves in a better light, and we committed to doing this as much as possible.
The second question was, what are our values? Values can be a hard thing to explain to kids, but we found ways to ask questions that got our kids talking about how they think people should treat others and what that means for how we act as a family. The guide will include these and other questions to help families have similar conversations and define your values together.
What is the impact we want to have on our world? We've come to think of this as our family's purpose statement. This is 1 or 2 phrases that serve as a cornerstone for your family, the kind of thing that you would want to hang on the wall to look at every day.
The next question is, what will we do, where will we give, and how will we grow as a family? These are the goals and actions that work together to set direction and help bring your purpose into your daily life. Our family has a goal to share more of our financial resources with issues we care about. We've seen this goal in action through our son, who unprompted decided to give the money he received for his birthday to a charity that we care about. And when I told him that I was really proud of him, he looked at me and said, "Dad, it's really hard to give away your money." And I said, "Well, that makes me even more proud of you, because when it's hard, that means it's really something that's worthwhile." We hope this is just one example of how we see the purpose that we're raising in our family shown through the actions of our children and ourselves.
In the end, we came up with a plan that I think is really beautiful. Our son named it the Super Totally Awesome Rad Plan, or the STAR Plan. It's complete with a big purpose statement and monthly action items. But it's the process and commitment that was really important to me. We engaged and will continue to engage as a family in tough conversations about important social issues.
Creating a family action plan started as an idea for our family, an opportunity to engage our family in meaningful discussions about the positive impact we want to have on the world.
We created a plan that was something not meant to be set aside collecting dust, but something that will guide our actions in our home and our community around us.
When friends began asking us how we could help them make their own family action plans, we realized that we needed to share this thing we had with the world to help make it a better place. And that's how Raising Purpose was born. Through the Raising Purpose Kit, families will have access to a professionally designed guide to walk them through the process of creating their own plans. Simple instructions and guided questions will help families engage in meaningful conversations about the values that guide their decisions and the type of impact they want to have in the world.
This is also about holding ourselves accountable to the plan, but also to engage other families in the process. Through Raising Purpose, you can also sign up to receive a monthly email reminder to follow up on your monthly action items and read about ways to engage your family in difficult conversations about some challenging but extremely important topics in our world today.
Be a backer of Raising Purpose today. Our hope is that you can grow stronger as a family, and together we can bring an overwhelming message of hope and love to the world.